that I have anxiety. Okay, and honestly, yeah, it is kind of the fault of people like you that want to come up here and bully and berate me over something that I don't do. Okay, so cut the shit. It's not a vape. All right, it's an anxiety pin, and God, the pin.
It's a lot going on. I haven't touched on borderline personality. Tim Pool says, don't vape, it's gay. It's been a lot going on, and I haven't touched on borderline personality disorder in a long time. This guy, Dean Withers, guys, I'm like, welcome back to the channel. Got Dean Withers here going on a total crash out. And the reason why I'm bringing this to you guys, I have to be careful because I'm kind of like going, I'm doing the whole thing, you know, off the top of my head a little bit. But I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention because it's just, we got to do something about the kids. They just can't be online acting like this. Here's the longer version.
Pin. I'm sorry that I have anxiety. Okay, and honestly, yeah, it is kind of the fault of people like you that want to come up here and bully and berate me over something that I don't do. Okay, so cut the shit. It's not a vape. All right, it's an anxiety pin, and God, the amount of times that I've asked you to respect me and respect my anxiety pin is at this point getting ridiculous, Cody. So please,
justified crash out
for the final and for the billionth time, will you please just respect the fact that it's not a vape and that it's an anxiety pin?
It's borderline personality disorder is what it is. Because everybody was like, oh, yeah, we got to do something. You know, the kids, no. Everybody was saying, oh, he's having a crash out. He's having an anxiety attack. This, that, and this is not a crash out. This is a performance. And I think that, you know, it's high time to come back to the borderline personality disorder that's going on. It has not gone away in this country. And this is a very light episode considering the ones that I've been making. But when I saw this, I was like, I have to talk about this.
It's a anxiety pen. Get it right.
What flavor is your vape?
Yo, you really got me.
Get the fuck. Just
for this.
Get the fuck out.
Get him out.
I hate women.
Okay, get out. You get out too. You fucking weirdo. What, dude?
What?
Do you vape? Parker, do you vape?
No, it's a damn fucking anxiety pen. Okay.
What the fuck, dude? What? Okay, Joe, you suck. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next guest.
But the thing is, he's like, he's okay afterwards, right? So what, is this him? Is this his, like, I mean, America, you failed us. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that was about Trump. I mean, laughing my ass that they think I was being serious. That's what I'm saying. I knew he wasn't being serious. Like, it's funny because I was like, this kid is not, he's performing. It's still a bit of a danger though, because like this kind of behavior, it's like, you're going to constantly have to, keep up with this kind of a performance. But you know what? It's funny because I'm looking at this tweet he has here. Guys, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and put on my glasses like an old lady. Yeah, you see, this is not about Zoran. I already just did an episode about Zoran Mamdani, but look at this. Zoran Little Muhammad Mamdani is an anti-Semitic socialist communist who would destroy the great city of New York. He needs to be deported, which is why I'm calling for, denaturalization proceedings. This is from a representative. And what does he say? This is a sitting U.S. congressman, mask off, hood on. This kid, by the way, who just did all of this.
And God, the pin.
Is extremely influential, and that's the point that I keep trying to make to people. It's like, y'all better get with y'all messaging, all right? Because gone are the days when, you know, we turn on C-SPAN and then try to figure out how to vote or whatever. These kids are listening to people like him, so I don't know why people think that this is going to work, because it's not. Look at his reach. I mean, how many followers does he have? The Goipers are following 455. Okay, people aren't 455K. People are not listening to, you know, this. You got to keep up with the messaging. You know, the whole thing about, oh, we're gonna have another Islamic terrorist. People aren't paying attention to that. They're paying attention to kids who freak out online and then get to say that they were just playing around, right?
Oh, and welcome into everybody tuning in on that YouTube stream. My name's Dan, and today we're going to go ahead and hop into some debates with some Trump supporters. In fact, we already have our first Trump supporter already loaded into the live stream to have a conversation with us. Mr. Jordan, feel free to take it away and tell us why you support the current president, Donald J. Trump.
So I'm pretty open when it comes to a lot of politics. I'm still trying to learn a lot of it myself, but I did vote for Trump this last election. From what I saw in 2016 when he was president, with housing prices being lower, grocery prices being lower, and gas prices being lower, is something that I really focused on. He did talk a lot about continuing to lower those prices, and I don't think I've seen a lot of it as of right now, but I think he's making good progress towards reducing inflation or preventing inflation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Well, let's hone in on one of those things. We'll talk about all three, though. Well, let's start with housing prices. Insofar as the policy that he ran on, or the policy he's already implemented or intends to implement, does he have any housing affordability policy?
I'm not sure. No, I don't know.
He doesn't. He didn't run on any. In fact, if anything, his policy will increase the price of new houses. You know those pesky little tariffs? Well, those impact the concrete we use to build houses, the steel, the lumber, the raw materials. They are now more expensive. So guess what? So are new houses. Now, who did he run against? Kamala Harris. You know that she had specific policy to address the housing crisis. She wanted to, A, limit big corporations from buying single-family properties. B, she wanted to give first-time homebuyers buying newly developed properties a $25,000 subsidy. That would have built 2 to 4 million new houses in the next 8 years. So I think if you were really concerned with the pricing of houses, you should recognize that our current administration is not doing anything about it. If anything, they're making new houses more expensive. But the lady he ran against in the general election last November had policy specifically designed to decrease the pricing.
And so this is what I mean, right? Like, this kid is like, I mean, and how old is this kid, right? Like, I know I'm doing the whole old people thing. I'm sure everybody already knows who he is and how old he is. But I just want to see for my own purposes because, like, it's just, I mean, he's killing it. I mean, like, let's keep it real. Like, he's only 20 years old. He literally was 19. Just, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, the messaging has to change. But see, this was supposed to be an episode. This was supposed to be an episode about, you know, borderline personality disorder. But the more and more I look at it, it's like, this is what's taking over. And so maybe this is an episode more about the messaging to MAGA or to people who think that, you know, glazing the GOP and just speaking in these centrist terms and not dealing with the actual problems in America and calling them out. Because that's what I'm seeing from, trust me, I'm online, I'm on these debates, literally, yo, you have like these 30-something-year-olds, and yeah, I'm not young, so, you know, like I'm the age bracket that I'm talking about, but I'm trying to keep up to pay attention to what the generation, the youth, what are they listening to and what's really getting to them. Now, of course, I'm not going to act like this kid, but anyway, coming back to the point, you know, like these kids, they know the BS. And then I'm hearing MAGA talk about some, QAnon. What? I don't know. When I saw this, I thought I was going to go somewhere different with this episode, but this is really telling where the country is going, and I'm not sure that I'm against it. It has to be respected so that we know how to communicate with it. It being the youth. Shout out to the youth, though. They're as like, you know, quirky, if you will. They are not afraid to be themselves, and they are not getting brainwashed like we did. I'll tell you that. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.